You deleted the apps. You've cut out the distractions. You removed the triggers, but the images are still there. You're still dealing with sexual imagery in your mind. You're still fighting thoughts you didn't ask for. You're still having moments where something flashes across your mind and you're trying to figure out where it even came from. And now you're asking yourself, why is this still happening to me? I thought that if I removed everything, I'd be free. Here's the truth most people won't tell you. The real battle isn't on your phone. The real battle is in your mind. A lot of men think this struggle is just about behavior. They think if they can just stop doing certain things, everything else will fix itself. But this goes deeper than behavior. This is about mental patterns that have been built over time. Because when your mind is exposed to something repeatedly, it doesn't just disappear when you stop. Your brain stores it, it remembers it, and eventually it starts replaying it on its own. And that's why even when externally the external factors are gone, the internal battle is still active. You're not just dealing with temptation, you're dealing with imprints that have been built into your thinking. So the first thing you have to stop acting like is that this is random. It's not random. There are patterns behind it, and I want you to start paying attention today. When do these patterns or these thoughts show up the most? Is it when you're tired? Is it when you're alone? Is it when you're stressed, bored, or just sitting still with nothing to do? Don't ignore it. So here's your first challenge. Tracking your triggers. For the next 3 days, I want you to take notice of what's triggering those sexual thoughts or images in your mind. Write those triggers down because you can't break something you refuse to understand. Now, let's go deeper. Because most men try to fight this by resisting the thoughts. They say, I'm just going to stop thinking about it. I'm just going to push it away. That doesn't work because your mind doesn't respond well to emptiness. If you remove a thought and you don't replace it, your mind will go right back to what it knows. That's why you just can't resist. You have to replace. When those thoughts hit, you don't just say no, you respond with truth. You remind yourself that's not who I am anymore. You tell yourself, I don't live like that anymore. You say, I honor God with my mind, and then you shift your focus intentionally. You think on those things that are honorable, disciplined, and aligned with the man you're becoming. You don't just try to remove the image, you replace it with a better one. You start visualizing the life you're building, the discipline you're walking in, the version of yourself that's in control, focused, and aligned with God. Remember, your mind will follow the stronger image. So here's your challenge for the next 24 hours. Every time a thought hits, you respond immediately with 3 things: truth, a new image, and a new direction for your mind. No delay, no negotiation. You retrain your thinking in real time. Now, here's where most people miss it completely. They try to control behavior without changing identity, all right? So they're constantly saying, I'm trying not to fall. I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to do better. But deep down, they still see themselves the same way. And as long as your identity stays the same, your patterns will stay the same. Remember, you don't rise above the level of how you see yourself. So let me give you a truth you need to hear. You are not a man trying to escape lust. You're a man being transformed. There's a difference because when your identity shifts, your decisions follow. When you truly see yourself differently, you stop entertaining things that don't align with who you are. So here's your next challenge. Write this down. This is who I am now. And be specific. I am disciplined. I am in control of my thoughts. I walk with God daily. I don't entertain what weakens me. And don't just write it down. Read it in the morning. Read it when those thoughts hit. Read it before you go to sleep. Not casually, but with conviction. You're reinforcing a new identity here, all right? So it's going to take some time. It's going to take practice. Now, let's be real for a second. If this was just about discipline, you would have already beaten it. This is deeper than that. This is also a spiritual battle. And when you try to fight something spiritually with your own strength, you burn out. You get tired. You fall back into cycles. You were never meant to fight this alone. So when those thoughts hit, don't just sit there and fight silently. Bring God into it immediately. Say, Lord, help me take control of this thought. Say, renew my mind right now. Say, strengthen me in this moment. And then move, shift your environment, get up, change rooms, go outside, go for a walk, do something physical. Don't just sit in the same position expecting a different outcome. So here's your next challenge. Every time a thought hits, you respond with three things immediately: prayer, truth, and action. You don't just sit in it, you don't entertain it, you don't analyze it, you break it. Listen, you're not crazy for dealing with this. You're not alone in this battle either, but you also don't have to stay there. And this isn't something that you just learn to live with. This is something you overcome. But it won't happen by accident. It happens through awareness, through replacing your thoughts, through changing your identity, and through aligning yourself with God consistently. So if this helped you, I want you to take the next step. Download the King's Forward 7-Day Men's Reset. It's designed to help you rebuild discipline, structure, and control in your life from the ground up. The link is in the description below. And if you're serious about becoming the man God is calling you to be, I want you to subscribe to the King's Forge newsletter as well. We're building men daily with structure, truth, and real growth. So remember this: freedom isn't a feeling, it's a walk. Stay disciplined, stay aware, stay aligned, and I'll see you in the next one.